Okay, you may be wondering why this Donatello action figure has a shell open. Well, that's because it ain't the normal Donatello. That's right, sticking with the year 1990, I'm with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figure. I have got Donatello with storage shell. Nice little look at the card. Same old brick design. Look, Ma, no hands. Little profile shot of the toy. Notice that this has pupils. They would actually remove the pupils. The little cloud burst. And now the figure. Now Donatello with storage shell is definitely where the designers were at its peak. When designing these toys, they were definitely at their peak here. I mean, who would have thought to just take a random action figure, open up its back, so you can store the plentiful accessories that would come with the toys. I mean, that was just ingenious, and I really don't think it's ever been done before. I think this is the first time that it's ever really been done. Oh, missing one. The accessories are as follows. You have his weapon of choice, the bow staff. 1, no, count them, 2 ninja stars, in case you miss on the first throw. The killer pizza, give heartburn to hoodlums. Notice that little, that's kind of a disgusting, it looks like little anchovies, lima beans, Hershey kisses, you know, just disgusting. But of course, that's what they loved. They love putting disgusting things on their pizzas. It was one of their trademarks. The shark fin hatchet, the trusty, rusty turtle tool, and the fish knife for scraping foot scales. And of course, the sewer slingshot. Note, does not shoot. For sludge slinging fun. Portrait of Donatello with storage shell. The Roomy Reptile with a cool cachet. His capacity is 14 turtle tons. I wonder what 14 turtle tons is compared to just regular old tons. Can't think of a clever pun for that. You can put one down in the comment section below if you want. His favorite saying is, stick it in my back. Just as long as it's not a knife. Oh, wait. Irony! You know that whole clever saying, you could take that knife out of my back anytime you want. Well, he actually wants you to stick the knife in his back. Ha ha ha. Okay, because Don's only got 2 hands, this Roomy Reptile relies on his storage shell to tote the tools of his trade. The storage shell superhero may not have anything up his sleeve, but check out his back. Bo's got his bow snapped to his back for easy retrieval, or in this case it's just slipped onto its sheath inside the belt. And when the going gets turtle tough, Don just opens his back and selects a weapon from his awesome arsenal. Another thing is, I know it's a toy, and they expect you to actually get them out. But let's say these toys actually came to life in Toy Story. How do they expect you to actually get them out? It'd be kind of hard for Don himself to reach inside his back to collect these wacky accessories. Don, it also says in this little portrait here that he is the first to perfect his storage shell, which in 1990 he was the first turtle released as a storage shell. And Raphael, Leonardo, and Michelangelo wouldn't be released until 1991. And once again, they would all look almost similar to their 1988 counterparts, just with more animated expressions. See how Michelangelo, you gotta love the 4 original turtles, but as you can see, Michelangelo just looks like he's bored. Donatello is holding back anger. Raphael looks like he has an uncomfortable smile, and Leonardo just looks like he's just very, very scared, even though he's got 2 katana blades. The facial expressions for the storage shell turtles were obviously more detailed and very much impressive. Donatello doesn't look like he's holding back his anger anymore. He is showing it at full force. He's got that mean grimace. Purple grimace. Ha ha ha. I mean, look at that. He's so angry he's actually showing gum. Awesome. His belt also, this time, matches the bandana, just like with all the other storage shell turtles. He's lost his 2 straps, possibly because of the storage shell. And the storage shell itself, notice it's not just his chest superimposed. It's actually, I call it superimposed because I can't think of the actual word for it. It's actually a more detailed back, like an actual like front shell, which I love. Notice the storage shell also has a peg, so you can actually hook a sewer star in there. And you could actually, I guess you could use it because notice you can actually, it has a peg, so you can actually fit a ninja star on there as well. And I guess it can actually hold another weapon in its place, like the hatchet, while you have the back room handy for, you know, the pizza, the knife, the hatchet. Oh wait, no, the hatchet was supposed to go on this side. That's the whole point of that little gag. Stupid me, stupid me. Whatever. Another ninja shell. And we'll just put the hatchet back in there anyway. Lock her tight. And like I said, you can't fit the actual sewer sling in there because, well, for one, there's not enough room, and 2, even if you were to fit it in there, you would actually have to fold up the sling, and the sling, it's just itty bitty little PVC plastic. You put your pressure here and snap. Storage shell Donatello has, if you find it loose, a lot of times you would actually find that the sling itself is broken because kids found out the hard way. It's got a tight grip too, so he'll just hold on to it, much like his trusty bow. And there we have. This was definitely, since it was 1990, the designs were really starting to improve on all the toys. Definitely a nice one to pick up. He is getting to be very rare and uncommon to find, especially loose. So if you could find one mint on card, I would go ahead and, you know, pick him up. I was originally going to have him mint on card, but when I originally purchased off of eBay, I didn't really notice at first that this plastic had actually snapped. So, do I recommend Donatello with storage shell? Absolutely. As a fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, no one is complete without any of the storage shell turtles. They're getting quite rare and hard to come by, especially on eBay. And you will pay over $20 for one. But, you know, the nostalgia is at its peak right now with the 25th anniversary of the franchise. And they're only going to skyrocket from here. But, you know, that could be just because of the holidays. It could be just because of the nostalgia. Who knows? Maybe, you know, interest will die down and these things will fetch a smaller price. I doubt it. So until then, this is the Stuttering Toy Nerd, signing off.